and all the good things you've been doing besides that.
Hey, appreciate that.
We'll get that. Before we talk about you getting a goal, Joey Anderson, man, he set you up beautifully there, and then was the hero at the end.
Absolutely.
Kind of tell me, how have you seen him evolve and adapt to the college game and really thrive here?
Well, you know what? Right from the start, you could tell he's going to be a good player. He's smart with the puck. He works extremely hard. He always wants to get better, and he's always in the right spot. So it's good to see him finally get that first goal and then seal it at the end with that second one.
The one he set you up on, were you calling for the puck on that, or did he just see you flying into the zone? Kind of take me through that one there.
Yeah, I mean, we had a rush there. I had a late change, so I was coming late, and I was open on the far side, so I hollered for it. Joe made a heck of a pass, and it's all good to finally get that first one.
Is that a huge monkey off your back going into the year here, getting that first goal? I know you've been doing a lot of other good things and such, but people want to see you score.
Oh, I mean, it definitely feels good. I mean, hopefully the floodgates open for me and Joey. I thought the boys played really well tonight, and it just great character win. It just great battle back. Thought we could pull that one out.
Not having a goal, was that anything you've been thinking about lately, or kind of back of the mind with everything else they're having you do out there?
No, I mean, the team was winning. We were doing all the right things. We were getting chances, and that's all you can ask for.
Joey, what is it that makes him such a good setup guy? He's got 8 assists already on the year too.
Well, he stays on the puck. I mean, if you watch him, he's hard on the puck, and when he doesn't have it, he's all over the guys. He's got a strong stick, and he's good at stripping the puck from guys, and he's got great vision. So those are great skills to have.
It complements you and Al pretty well on that line right now.
Absolutely. I think we're clicking really well. I think we're playing really well, and everybody brings something different, and seem to be meshing really well right now.
What were you guys seeing from St. Cloud in the first, I want to say 40 to 50 minutes? It really seemed like they were dominating you guys up there.
Well, St. Cloud's got a great team. They're fast. They make great plays. Obviously, we saw a couple of their goals, tic-tac-toe. So you got to tip your hat to them. They came out ready to play, and we knew they were. We gave up a couple goals, but we answered them right back, which was great. And yeah, we got to be ready to go tomorrow. We don't want to fall behind tomorrow.
How hard is it to take possession away from them? It seemed like in the second period especially, you guys were just chasing them the entire time out there.
Yeah, like I said, they're a good team. They make plays. They're good at supporting each other down low. They chip the puck and move, find open space, and especially on that big rink, there's a lot of room out there, so it can get tough to cover sometimes, but I think we stuck with it and pulled one out.
Hey Dom, you've been almost unbeatable on these big ice. Why do you think that is over the last couple of years?
I'd say our speed. Obviously, we got a really fast team, and we like getting up and down the ice. I think the bigger rink helps us with that.
What are you guys going to have to do tomorrow night to get that repeat success of tonight?
I think we got to carry what we did in the third period today. I thought, well, we obviously got to have a better start. We don't want to fall behind, especially on the road. So I think if we have a good start and stick to our game, I think we'll be all right.
Joey, how does it feel to not only get first college goal, but for it to be the game winner tonight, and then followed up with an empty netter to clinch the game?
It was fun. I didn't even really think about it. I thought just turn and throw it at the net, and it happened to go right by him. And what a good time. Guys have kind of saying that what better time than now for a couple weeks now. So it was bound to happen eventually, and it was just good timing.
First college goal, is this a monkey off your back, or not really, because you've been assisting everyone else out there every night?
I mean, obviously I feel like there's a little bit of, in the back of my head, like, oh, let's get one, or, score, but I think, honestly, I couldn't be happier with just being a part of the team right now and winning, and it's been just a pleasure.
Are you more comfortable as a setup guy or as a goal scorer?
I don't know. I've always been a goal scorer, but I guess I can kind of do both, and that's, I think, good versatility for my game.
The 8 assists through 9 games here, what do you attribute that to?
Definitely playing with good guys, because it's no secret I'm not going out there and walking through 5 guys to a backdoor pass. I'm finding somebody and then they're making a nice shot, or they're going and making a good play to another guy. So I think it's just been a good team effort, and I've just been one of the guys that gets one of those last touches on pucks.
What did you see on the goal you set up Dom for there? He said he hollered to you on that
He
one?
was screaming. Yeah, I came in and I was calling drop from Wolfie, and I was thinking I would just start walking low, but then, two guys on their team came towards me, and I saw Dom kind of through the corner of my eye, and I heard him screaming, and I was like right under the guy's triangle there, stick. I threw it right across to him, and Dom had just a great finish on that play.
Can you take us through the game-winning goal?
We were working him low, and I think it was Dom won a puck battle in the corner, and it popped out to Al out in the middle, and he kind of fumbled in his feet, and I kind of just was swinging up and picked it up and turned and fired at the net, and kind of probably caught the goalie a little by surprise and went right through him.
What do you enjoy your first chance as a Bulldog on the big ice sheet? Was it noticeable out there, that extra space?
I think so. I think it helps a little bit. I think for some spots, say like power play, kind of you got an extra second to look and kind of survey what you got, and I think it was a little bit of an adjustment right away, but once we kind of settled in, I think especially tomorrow night we'll be more comfortable on it, and I think we'll be able to use it more to our advantage.
Well, you had a lot of experience on the Olympic ice sheets playing for the development team, right?
Yeah.
What are you guys saying after Oscar buries that game-tying goal there?
Just everyone was up, just keep going, and let's get the next one. Stick with it and not take the pedal off.
Good win.
Good win. I thought obviously great comeback by our guys, but even the first period they scored, we scored, then they scored a couple. But I think the second goal was big to respond, at least to get it to a one-goal game. And I thought as the game kind of went on, aside from the penalties in the second period, I thought we got better as the game went on. And again, we found a way in the third period with some good efforts, and Hunter settled into and played it. It's like it took us a while to get used to the big rink, and they came out, which we knew they would, and did what they needed to do. They got an early lead, and they were, playing well, and they did some shifts in the second period to get to weather some storms, and they had us pinned in pretty good, but we didn't give up a whole lot off those.
Any worries about Hunter missing out there after those first two rough shots? It seemed like he rebounded really well.
No, because their goalie was the same way. You know what? I think both goalies got beat. high blocker, I think, with 4 of the first 5 goals. So, again, it was, I think, good response by I think Dom and those guys really went out, and it was huge to get a goal shortly after theirs. And obviously, again, our penalty killers did a good job to keep it a one-goal game, especially in the second period.
Joey Anderson, how have you seen him adapt to this college game? And it seems like he's really thriving in it right now.
Well, again, it's nice to see both those guys get goals. I think I thought that line was really good for us tonight. I thought they were the one that carried us early in the game. We needed to get some other guys going, which I think as the game went on we did. Again, he's he started getting rewarded, and he's played well, and guys gained some confidence. But I think it's just growing each game.
What areas of Joey's game really stand out to you the most?
Well, certainly he makes a lot of plays. He competes hard. You saw, he doesn't quit on pucks and things like that. But he's pretty consistent, and I think that's not an easy thing to do as a freshman. But he's playing with a pretty good line there, and I think those guys, he complements that line just like, I think there's a lot of good things on that line to like, but we knew that coming in. We knew he was a good hockey player, and it's nice to see him off to a good start.
I know Dom's been an impact player out there every night and been doing a lot of different good things out there, but is it important for him to finally start getting on those? Yeah,
it was nice to see him score. I thought he was outstanding tonight. I thought his energy, I thought the way he played, I think that, like I said, that whole line was good from the start. Aside from, obviously the first goal, I don't even know if they were out there for it, but my point was those guys, went out and got us our first goal, and I just thought they were good all game, and they got a lot of ice time and they deserved it, and I thought they were a big reason we stayed close in the first half of the game.
Scott, you've outshot your opponents 11-2 through 9 games in that third period. What do you attribute that to? Is it maturity, confidence?
No, I don't know. I think you guys have watched, Matt, you've watched the games. I think through the year, it seems like we've gotten better as the games have gone on, and some games we've started faster, and some games we haven't. But I like the fact that we're getting better as games go on, and we're playing our strongest more in the second half of the game. And certainly the third period's been good to us this year. So obviously you don't want to have to score 3 to come back and win all the time. But if you look at the other games, we've had a good third period both nights last weekend, and it's been a strong period for us.
It seems like this team kicks it into another gear in the third period. What have you seen in the locker room in between those periods?
I don't know. Tonight we didn't have a choice. We're down a goal, and we had to, kind of play with a little more urgency. And we didn't have to change a whole lot. We just had to, I think, defend better and get more pucks to the net, and hopefully, get that equalizer, which we finally did. I thought he made a great play. He found the puck in behind their defender and finished it, and we hit some pipes, and we certainly had plenty of opportunities. But it was nice to see, obviously, the fourth one go in. There's no question about that. And more importantly, the fifth one for me, because that team is dangerous and they can score quickly.
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to see cleaned up for tomorrow night?
Well, we got to get better defensively. I think we were a little too loose. And I think hopefully now we're getting used to the big rink. I think we played better. I think there's some things in the neutral zone that can get better, but hopefully we can carry that stuff forward and clean up a couple things and start the game better tomorrow. And they're going to come out, so hopefully we're not playing catch-up hockey. It'd be nice to keep it even or play with a lead.